The bracket looks like this. Colorful defeats 1, 2, 0, 2, and 1. And HawK is now up against HawK. The winner of this match will face Colorful. The loser of this match face 1, 2, 0. HawK probably not in the best shape ever. HawK is the best human on the planet. Yep, it's not Chimiku anymore, even though some people really, really want him to. It's HawK. He's in prime state. Maybe it's Fortitude even, but we'll see that tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We have a human mirror. That's rare enough, so let's celebrate this. HawK on the upper left-hand side and HawK on the right-hand side. We start things on Tidehunters, a very beloved map across all matchups. You said it correctly the second time. Okay, got it. So here we go. I don't think we will see extraordinary off-meta plays, but in Human Mirror, as we see so little games, I never really know what the meta is. Is it still Breaker Wars? Is it expansions? Is it Panda? Is it Mountain King? Is it some weird tier 3? We'll see. There's the Rock. Thank you for the host. Who are you rooting for, everybody? HawK, who's also coming to Raraland in less than 4 weeks? Or is it HawK, who tried to qualify but failed against Foggy in the decider match? One thing that's set in stone on Tidehunters is the lab creep. That's instant level 2 and an amazing item. Is it Todd versus Leon in Meisterschaft today? Yes, it is. 6:30 p.m. Are you broadcasting it? Yes. So, healer taken out first. Then probably Mud Golem. Exactly. No steals here. No big hiccups here. From what I can see at least. Roots of Kaltalas, very unlucky for HawK. Lionhorn, very nice for HawK. So, question for you guys. I said this already in our supporters Discord. We have this new thing. This new thing. The hero damage meter. Should we include water elementals or like summons in a hero's damage or not? Do you think that summons should belong to a total hero damage or not? Let me know, chat. Yes, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. I don't know. I don't know either. Then you also have to count spells. Spells are counted. Spells are counted already. Yurko, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Human Mirror once in a century. Celebrate. Oh, look at this block by HawK. Tremendous. HawK is shocking around, creeping at the same time, trying to get up to level 3. Is a little ahead with that. And he's contesting this spot as well. This is pretty well done by HawK. So, HawK can't creep here. If he creeps here, then his base is exposed. And he's getting level 3 in the process. Damn, that's sweet. Maybe add it as part of a bar that looks translucent. Dude, you know what? That's pretty smart. Can someone put that in the Back to Warcraft Discord or send it to me on Twitter so I remember? That's damn smart. Okay, now we got level 3 for HawK as well, trying to defend with Militia and Footman at home, while Archmage is going to the middle for boots, so he can chase a little now. Plus 9 agility on HawK. This guy is seriously unlucky.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I guess HawK stabilizing here. Tech is a little behind due to all this harass. And yeah, there's no reason to continue creeping for HawK, because he is level 3 already and all the creeps that are left are supposed to be left over for Mountain King. But that's 1 kill. That's 2 kills. That's way too many. Oh no, all the progress he had. Way too easy. As he was busy here in the north as well, getting surrounded. HawK, that multitasking not on point at all. So how's the lumber? Pretty bad. Can go for the second sanctum soon, but upgrades will take a while. Archmage still in trouble. Cannot HawK intercept and force the town portal? He has the boots. He's there. Oh no, HawK, this game derailing so quickly. 60 HP left. Whoosh whoosh. 40 HP left, and that's the town portal. HawK in the prime position now. Mountain King is out a little later. It's totally fine.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Mr. Pigeon. Another footman down. Oh man. HawK always a player who lives off momentum. Oh, that momentum here is bad. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, gets a lot of XP from these 3 footmen. Close to level 4 now. But he can't move out. Colorado, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Less than a month until Rara Land. Can't wait. Especially for you, man, where it's the start of like traveling the entire world. That's so bad. Shop isn't up. Mountain King is dead. Water Elemental. Okay, can't get the kill because there was a little bit of healing done, but this is a disaster. HawK defeats HawK simply with like 2 heroes and 3 footmen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tier 3. Already presenting some gifts for the Mountain King. Priests are there to heal. HawK is blocked in. At least he got healing done. How did he get that healing? Ah, the priest is there. Okay. Mountain King is a tanky boy. I really like the early game by HawK. And then he was overwhelmed by that sneaky little attack by HawK. Lost a bunch of HP on the Archmage, lost a bunch of peasants. Not over yet. Not 100%, but as I said, HawK in a prime position. Any humans in chat for a pro analysis? Well, I can tell you that tier 3 versus tier 2 is certainly favoring the tier 3 player.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big mana potion for HawK as well. Archmage is getting some good damage items too. At least for HawK, that is. As he sold... No, he didn't sell the Keltalas. He can still do that. Yeah, then we have Paladin, Inner Fire, Control Magic already on the way. Knights, of course, Mortar teams. Thank you. I know you were a human main. By heart. I'm always rooting for the underdog, right? So I'm rooting for humans. 4 out of 5. I think that's a bug. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, it's not. It is indeed 4 out of 5. Whoopsie. That's, of course, a way back. You know, Sok is a gracious dude. Sending out some gifts before annihilating his opponent. Playing the long game with 4 out of 5. Also true. No clap to Stormbolt Bash, understandably so, against lots of breakers. So do we have a frag shard transition, like a mortar team transition? Not yet, right? It's just priest, a handful of breakers to transition, and now knights. Love it. Breaker War, we all don't really like it, but tier 3 versus tier 2 Human Mirror is just amazing. Or tier 3 in general. If one of the players decides to castle attack, that makes for great entertainment in this matchup. So HawK is getting ready for this. He knows his opponent is tier 3. Just goes for Sorks, as there is, as I said, only a handful of breakers and can always win the Flickboying war. Nah, come on. Ah! There's the kill though. I like that. Sorks versus Knights, really effective. And Invis upgrade as well. Yeah, he has to cast a lot of slow, as things will be dispelled. Capellis usually get Devotion or Holy Light. I would say Devotion, but he found that now. So he's going for the safe route. And Sok continues. The demolition of HawK is expanding now as well. It's just so many advantages. Inner Fire Knights, 13.5 armor points. You love to see it. Weird position here now with that little choke. Sok does everybody a favor and opens it up. But yeah, HawK, you gotta smash now. It's probably the strongest timing you have left on the map. Against the big mana potion, against staffs, Holy Light, big invul potion, like Hero Focus is not an option at all. Trying to get rid of a lot of priest for a lot of dispel and less inner fire. Archmage out of position, hold on! That's a way to get back. Has to be a TP, is a TP, thanks to the Holy Light. Not enough damage. And at least he sees this expo. Swoop, swoop. Ah, gets the kill. Is it time to transition into Blizzard? I'm not too sure. There's a Stormbolt always, so... It's expensive though. Sok is tier 3 and has an expansion against tier 2 and no expansion. Yep. Good points. But here we fight again. HawK is trying to break through the backline or is realizing this fight a little late. Priest getting caught. Not the perfect position, but that goes for both sides. Water Elemental ping pong continues. Interesting Divine Shield here. What a wonky fight. The fight is all over the place. Basically just casters left for HawK. Last Water Elemental as well. Oh boy, these breakers are gone soon. The heal scroll saves them for a while. Mortars would be fantastic, but he didn't do the transition at all yet. Can someone go for a heal scroll? Yep, and you should. Sok needs a Holy Light too. Mountain King full mana. Invo Potion first. Here's a Town Pot instead of a heal scroll. Pally is in trouble. Can't heal himself, of course. Has to be staffed out. And HawK is taking this fight a lot better than I initially thought. Mana was quite empty. But wait a minute. This Mountain King has full mana and didn't pop the potion. How did that... What? How did that go? Why is that? Did he just forget to Stormbolt? Ooh. Okay. Mountain King is a level higher now for HawK. He has no Pally, unfortunately. Love your praise for the hero damage meter. Now we get rid of Bash and get Clap. 3 level ups around the corner for Sok. That's HawK's biggest advantage at the moment, even though he's catching up to tier 3. Is Sok still having 4 out of 5? No, he didn't. Okay. And now we're getting Mortars. And this is the best human mirror. Except, of course, Gyro Wars. Little disclaimer, by the way, I can't prevent the next ad anymore. I always try to time it as good as I can, but when we have a million join bugs, that's kind of rough. So, apologies. Level 5 MK with level 3 Clap against an army that is not magic immune. This MK has to stop the opponent's MK. Otherwise... Oh, no heal scroll either. HawK, that is a sick comeback if it works the way we expect it to. Let's effing go and make it clap. Not as impactful as I thought it would be, but Stormbolt right after. That's a lot of mana here as well. Sok has a 10 supply lead, but this can be decimated by a Mountain King. Gets all the spells out and still has so much mana. Another clap, he's lining it up. It's ready now. Trying to get into the middle. Only 2 targets, but they are definitely dead. And the casters of HawK, they're of course also casting the entire time. Oh, that's unfortunate. And in the meantime, Sok was just running away with them because he had to. Oh, wow. All priests gone? Yep. In the meantime, Sok got a handful of units as well. Gets 1 of or 2 of the 3 important level ups and still has a huge melee base. And now the Mountain King is out of mana and now we gotta run. But I think since he has slow and his opponent doesn't, running away is certainly possible. And we end up on tier 3, 2 base, 2 base. Boys. This is the dream human mirror. Brilliance Aura 3. But if that Mountain King gets potions, I think he can do some serious damage. Priests are lacking in Sok's army. Definitely. But HawK has to hold now. Will we see mass teleport on this map? We've seen that from Leon vs. Inspired, right? God damn, I love Human Mirror on this. HawK has no frag shards, it's only finishing soon. This position could be amazing if the Mountain King survives. He has a mana potion, he has an Ankh, so he will survive. But now the mortar teams for Sok are coming in as well, and he has frag shards already. Now HawK as well. One of the best upgrades in the entire game. Mountain King can still be affected by Holy Light, of course. These guys are just absolute raid bosses. Who's gonna fall first? Big mana potion still on HawK. That's a difference maker. HawK burned through all his mana already. He's also getting reinforcements first. Ooh, there's a lot of units about to die. Who has the better control? HawK in trouble with the Pally. But there's also no Holy Light remaining. Oh! Hail Mary! A little bit at least! Pally! Oh! Divine Shield was such a solid choice by him. That saved him. In the meantime, a knight took care of a bit of mining. But I guess HawK is taking the lead again. The fact that he still holds on to this big mana potion is incredible. And we're in for a long ride. HawK again. Let's see who got more gold. HawK is catching up in gold. He's almost equaling the total gold. Thank you, Quirinho, for the 7-month resub. Let's go! He's always losing a knight for it, but I think it's worth it. Now we do kind of the same here. So who has the better army composition, I wonder? But there's definitely more on the field for HawK, but there's a heal scroll for HawK. We'll see how this goes. Archmage in a very wonky position, but focus fire only on the MK, who still has an Ankh and an Invo Potion and the Paladin to save him. That seems a little ill-advised, but damn. That mortar damage on HawK's casters is incredible. And now focus fire on the Archmage. TP, TP, TP. Oh no! The Holy Light, I think, was just barely off of cooldown. And now the Brilliance Aura is gone. The heal scroll is gone. The staff is gone. The town portal is gone. And the Mountain King is gone for the first time as well. Trying to get the counter kill, but the level 2 Holy Light has extraordinary value in these fights. Oh man, if only he used the heal scroll a little earlier. Mountain King falls for HawK as well, and that's supposed to be the nail in the coffin. Look quite close at the end, but HawK prevails in that fight here. Ah, so unfortunate. If he's not losing the Archmage. And has that heal scroll. He might be able to win this fight. But Archmage presented himself on a silver platter. Too far forward, couldn't move back. Hammer hit him. HawK got the Mountain King back. He's close to level 6 on first and second hero. But I guess HawK is getting... doesn't have the gold for a heal scroll actually. Archmage back in 30. Knights attacking his expo now as well. And a big push. $70 pop push. Mountain King being stopped prior to... Yeah, that was a little too obvious, wasn't it? Prior to the clap, it hits well as a mana potion too. Of course, Brilliance Aura wasn't working for a long time now. That puts the Mountain King of HawK in a prime position. Militia are fighting. Inner Fire Mortars are fighting. And these priests aren't healing at the moment. So HawK, it all comes down to the usage of the Mountain King. Archmage. Oh! Yeah, he's not back. The altar got killed. And so he can't get the Archmage back. GG. Very, very, very sad game for HawK, who had a great start. Then a horrible second game. A follow-up. And then HawK got more and more and more ahead, but HawK somehow got back. and then that one butchered fight. Ah, sometimes it can just be one butchered fight. Wow, HawK at world rank 26. How he has fallen from grace. Off we go. Map number 2. Match points for Sock, of course, but HawK has the ability to get back into this. If he plays the early game as well as before, preventing level 3 of his opponent. And then just not get overwhelmed by a little bit of multitasking. Mock Twee says, I know I'm late, but regarding your question about should summon damage be included into hero damage, I would suggest to split the damage graph into 2 parts, the lower part hero damage and the upper part spell damage and or summon damage. I really like most of this idea, but spell damage is not possible because there is... I don't know how I want to... There's bugs in the API. For example, the damage of a Naga gets displayed correctly. That includes Fork Lightning, that includes Frost Arrow. And everything else. Tornado, etc. But you can't differentiate the right-click damage from spell damage because Fork Lightning isn't getting tracked correctly. So I can differentiate summon damage from hero damage, but I can't divide spell damage away from physical damage. Was that understandable? I'm so bad at explaining sometimes, I always wonder. But yeah, there are certain bugs. Entangle is not tracked as damage. Some spells are just bugged. So, once again, the creep route here pretty much set in stone. But HawK is a little faster. Wonder why that was. Greater mana again?
A player's forces are under attack.
That's very unfortunate. So is someone gonna expand? Fast, or are we teching? I am honest once again, I don't understand Human Mirror. I don't know when people are expanding and when it's Panda time and whatever, when it's tier 3 time. It feels like recently we see more tier 3. Is the API available? Yep, it's public. For years, actually. I think the Chinese streamers discovered it recently as well, and they have damage numbers all over the screen. Like the typical Chinese fashion. So HawK is the first to get level 3, but also little different creep route here. Gets the boots this time, so he's probably the one chasing. I have 6 humans in my team and see Human Mirror in custom games quite often, but I don't understand the meta either. Yeah, right? It's like they roll the dice. And sometimes they all agree on a thing, and sometimes it's totally different. I don't understand. But these humans, they have a weird... connection that they always do the same. Oops, almost blocked here. That's not what you want. But HawK again. Echo damage immediately. His positioning seems to be a little better this time as he's faster. But yeah, not nearly as bad as before on game 1 where HawK was delaying leveling. Very... careful not get surrounded here. Was a nice distraction. Let's get away with it. Off we go. But this time also HawK with a way fast attack. That's a good quarter of attack.
Player's forces are
Roundabout.
under attack.
It's very simple. You fast group level 3, then you do the little push with AM level 3 every game, and then you still have wood you expo at tier 2. But sometimes they go tier 3 over tier 2 expansion, and sometimes they go tier 1 expansion. So this is the moment where HawK was a little overwhelmed in game 1, where the Archmage was sneaking by, and that's again resulting in a kinda careless footman kill. But this time shop is up. Archmage is looking a little healthier. Oh, also has the replenishment potion. That's helpful. And it's not... I was about to say, it's not 4 to 5 peasants falling. It might be footmen. Nope, holds it nicely. Oh man, there's so much experience up for grabs here. Who's gonna get it? Nice reposition by HawK this time. Also meant to squeeze this through, but I don't think he can get these footmen. Or can he? Call to arms used. Oh wow, what a massacre in HawK's base. Game of chicken. Who gets out first? This should be better for HawK for now. But Mountain King is out. Mountain King is quick. Ooh. Wait. Oh no! that's a town portal if I ever saw one. Wow. HawK's lumber looks tremendous. He's a sanctum up. He should also have a better economy. A lot better. 5 peasants ahead. That was well done by HawK. Not getting overwhelmed. His saves were a lot better too. And the shop was up a little earlier. I like it. I like HawK's position so far. Not the end of the world for HawK. He can always claw back, especially with that mana potion. HawK crystal ball emotes in the chat, please. But the one advantage that HawK has is the amount of footmen. And he's just gonna creep HawK's footmen and then he can't creep. That's pretty smart. That's pretty well done. And that's how the tide can turn. Not without trades, of course. A handful of footmen is down for him as well. But this is the high value targets, the priests. Wait, no TP? What the hell? How greedy? Did he forget that he has no TP? Denies the Mountain King. Not bad. Only level 1 hero. Then it was worth it. And HawK lost a lot as well. So, fun game so far. Second Sanctum coming up now. HawK already going into Math Priest production.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK can easily expand now. I think he needs some forces, does he not? HawK is playing very, very, very aggressive. Is that the only option? No, he can still creep. Ah, Neo, don't click in bases. You have the overlay. That's unnecessary. Okay, we're going into Creepcraft. there. So could be ahead because of Footman. But feels like HawK is confident. With Militia, he's expanding upper left. Oh, that's so sneaky. That is so sneaky. I don't think this will be scouted. I mean, at some point, Sok wants to creep there. But then it's too late. Can we get a Sok expansion here, please? And then a tug of war between both second bases? Oh, I would love that. Four and 3 heroes on both sides. Pendant of energy. And Sok is really lucky with the items while HawK is not really. Like, even the red spot item is not a great one. And heal ward's fantastic. You have a walking mana fountain already with an Archmage, so after a fight, just pop a heal ward and you're good to go. But it's all about these expansions now. We stay on tier 2, no one goes to castle. That's a clear cancel. HawK's playing really well. I agree. Way better transition from early game to mid to late game. Plus that sneaky play. Just has to be careful to not be caught off guard. Mountain King has full mana and that big potion. So don't be too greedy. Sok might suspect the sneaky play at the outskirts by HawK, because he was given the middle for free. Healing wards, but HawK has control magic. That's why I said, after a fight. HawK is the owner of water elementals, as he has control magic, but they can just be dispelled, and that's a lot of experience for Sok. No, don't get surrounded here. There's a big invul potion, so he's safe for now if he's not misclicking or anything. These lucky bashes. Well, I think at some point there has to be a bash, right? But he got it first hit. But HawK Expo is running. For Sok, not the case. Also not scouted. Anyone getting shop control? Yes, HawK did. He'll scroll invul potion on both heroes. But Sok has a clear XP lead. Due to creeping the middle, due to getting all the water elementals. Wow. He actually keeps the crystal. Okay, just got the second crystal. He just got the second crystal ball. Wow, that's unfortunate. 2 crystal balls at the Helm of Valor. Okay, Helm of Valor as well. 1100 HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
1200 HP. Okay, map is almost empty now. The level 5 advantage for Sok will be great, but the 2 base advantage for HawK will be greater. Is HawK ready to fight? He got this 10 supply lead. And again, he's a little too greedy to portal away and is losing units in the process. But now he has that breaker wall established. He has 2 heal scrolls. But the priests are not part of the fight. Oh, little wonky execution here by HawK. Trying to force him into the big invul potion. Reinforcements coming in. Now the same priest repositioning. Invul potion on both sides. But I think the one was just a small and the other was a big. I think that's it. HawK in trouble with an Archmage. Also has an invul potion there. Potion pop. So can he reach? No. Mountain King, no mana, no more. Has to get out. Oh, Sok lucky with that priest too. And now we found it. Now he found it. And now he has to break it down. One heal scroll was consumed. One invo potion was consumed. Sweet snipe. That's exactly the way you should use a heal ward.
A player's forces are under attack.
Off we go! Breaker Wars, massive lead for HawK in supply. Couple of units split to the side that requires some attention. That was well done. How is it possible for these guys to play when they're from two different regions? We have something called Warcraft 3 Champions, and they have 27 servers all over the world, so we get fair and even conditions for both players. Region independent. Praise the War 3 Champions. And praise HawK, because his game is really effing good. Just has to put the nail in the coffin here, I guess. Level 5 now. And a handful of priests. These priests look good. Upgrades 2-1 against 2-1, so that's even 2. And again, there's a pretty unfortunate ad timing coming that I cannot prevent. Sorry. Time to get subbed now. Oh, here's control magic on the ward. And he lets it go through. Sok didn't notice. Oh, that's so much healing. Okay, 20 supply lead. Mountain King about to go down. And there's no level 5 at sight. There's no heal scroll advantage. There's no advantage for Sok anywhere. All the breakers can attack. Nicely done by HawK to squeeze through that needle hole. He just wants to kill. But there's enough healing. Breakers don't do that much damage. And that's game. GG, everybody. And HawK ties it up. That looks like a long group here today. I hope they finish by 6:30 because then we do Meisterschaft. But apart from that, nicely played. Cool to see HawK bouncing back into a series. That's oftentimes not the case. He oftentimes crumbles when he's behind. Not today, though. Very good early game. That game of chicken definitely went his side this time. Are all these games today? Yes! All these games. We're already on for 2 hours, so we're slightly behind schedule. But this should be fine. GG, 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 indeed. 2,000 viewers. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Sok, that trade in the beginning, really not good. Got a little too greedy. HawK was better in moving his units out of range of an Archmage. If you consider HawK's items, he played way better. Hells yeah! Against the big mana, against this Mountain King, with 2 crystal balls. Incredible. Expansion timing was mwah. And also position. Mwah. I love War 3 Champions and back to Warcraft. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Why do we see Moon so rarely on this channel? I don't think that's a fair statement. You saw Moon at TP League. That was just... Was it last week? Was it a week before? You see Moon in this league. So I don't know. Maybe you just miss it, but you can go to youtube.com/back2warcraft and look for Moon, and then you get all the Moon games. Especially recommend the ones for Happy recently. So good. So HawK is restarting War 3 Champions. Ah, damn, there was something interesting I wanted to talk about. What was that? I saw it on Twitter today, but I completely forgot. Something Warcraft related. Nope. It's gone. Sorry about that. Not drug related, no. I don't do that. Autumn Leaves is our last game of this series, as we're waiting for HawK's OK. Oh, there's an observer with a 500 ping. That's probably not working. Caffeine is a drug though. Yes, I know. I mean, no. Nothing outside of caffeine, nicotine, alcohol. Which is 3 drugs, which is quite a bit, but, you know, nothing apart from that. Game up, everybody! Decision time! Who has the pleasure to face Colorful in the winners final? And who goes down to the lower bracket where the opponent is 1-2-0? That's tough. But this group, this entire tournament is very, very stacked. Server is even worse. Okay, I was a little too confident with this. We don't have a game. Whoopsie. Wrong scene as well. Shame. Oh yeah! Someone figured out how many players are on Battle.net. So we have a comparison from Battle.net to War 3 Champions. Exactly, that was it. It was yesterday night. So the numbers aren't 100% confirmed yet. It's currently an estimation if there's no update. So at the release of the Battle.net ladder, the ratio of Battle.net to War 3 Champions players was 2-1. Which is a very good result for War 3 Champions. And finally debunks the fact that there's so much more players on Battle.net. Kind of fascinating how people figured this out. Smart people are coming together, creating some good things for us. So we have a new server, and things are seemingly working now. Okay, decision time. HawK vs Sock. Who gets game 3? Autumn Leaves it is. HawK in the blue, bottom left hand side. Sock upper right. Had some connectivity issues to the other servers, so now everything should be fine. So HawK, can you do it again? Or did Sock find a solution against this? Of course, Human Mirror, a matchup that you don't practice too vividly. Because you don't need it too much. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe just the spike. Let's hope for the best. Have you seen the double statue trick? What? What's the double statue trick? Don't tell me statues are even more broken than they already are. Welcome, Chuddy. You wonderful, wonderful soul. At least from what I can tell from your presence on YouTube and in our chat. You use 2 statues manually and get more regen. Like, even more than before? I mean, it's... I know that if you use them manually, it's a lot better than just automatic regen. Can only be done if you just stand there and do nothing else. Okay, people finally get how broken statues are. That took some time. I mean, I've been saying that for a long time. I don't know about others, but
A player's forces
it's a
are under attack.
30% bonus. You probably have a video on that. I wonder if it's just the normal statue trick or if there's something like newer than this. Latest video? Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out in a bit.
A player's
And then of course we mass follow that YouTube channel. So what do we got? We got both at the shop, both with the circlet. Okay, if Chuddy didn't see it before, then it must be new. Chuddy is probably the guy who knows more about weird Warcraft mechanics than anyone else. Jenny, 11 years, thank you for the 13-month resub! Thanks for the great work.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we'll check this out together after the series. See? And this is exactly what I mean. Like, on Northern Isles, nobody was expanding on Tier 1. On Autumn Leaves, all of a sudden, both players... Tier 1 expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, or maybe not? HawK's pulling the boys back. Just rushes across, not taking the fight. Okay, now he does. It feels like HawK is sometimes moving without a click. Has a clear target though, and that's a cancel. So HawK starts to attack instead of expanding because he probably saw Sock coming. And that should result in a nice tech advantage, plus a handful of peasant kills. Must feel so good to, for once, not be on the receiving end of this. Unlike the Night Elf matchup, the Undead matchup, and probably in some games, the Orc matchup. Ooh, call to arms used. Sock is under so much pressure. He has to tech at some point, but he also... Wow, that's so many militia. He should have a lot of workers, right? Nice. That's how you relieve some pressure. Just surround, just force a TP. HawK's items are insane. Oh yeah, he worked for that. For once, his items are good. Triple circlet and mantle as well. That's the tech advantage, everybody. It's more or less 50%. We don't want to split hairs here. Let's say half a tech advantage.
A player's forces are under attack.
More like 46.2. I knew some people would come up with that. I knew it. But I don't have much hair left and I don't want to split the few that I got, okay? So we'll leave it at that. Footman squad again. HawK was very successful with this before. Just Ross, thank you for the 50-month resub. No! Oh no, HawK! He has no staff, he lost the TP. He gets surrounded twice and that costs him at least the first hero, maybe the game. And again, the multitasking slipping a little. Just sent the Footman into the base, was ready to cause some trouble there again. And now right at the arrival of tier 2. Oh, that hurts. That is so expensive. Okay, not the end of the world, but the advantage he got is gone. More or less. Yeah, he can't summon water elementals. Level 4. And of course, a big XP jump due to that kill. That's now always more mana, always more water elementals, always more healing, always more Stormbolt. There's no way to release that pressure, is there? Mountain King will come out, and that's the time to run. Mountain King to the rescue. 2 Sanctums here. Oh, not a single Sanctum up for HawK. There was a huge reason why HawK won game 2. His tier 2 building timings were just better. HawK. His item hack is working again with Pendant of Energy. But yeah, that one oversight, that one exposure of the Archmage, that still haunts him. 10 supply down. Now, wow, it goes into Dispel immediately. That means there will be a lot more priests for HawK soon. For Sock soon. Oh man, this is gnarly. Mana Stone for Sock. He seriously can't complain about items. This series. Game 1, big mana potion. Game 2, big mana potion. Game 3, mana stone. I mean, he deserved this spot by killing the Archmage, otherwise he could never ever contest the middle right now. This could have been HawK's. Big experience up for grabs. Footy's getting exchanged more or less. Poison only on HawK. That's helpful. Priest is falling too. And supply is still so in favor of HawK. Mountain King level 2. It's a pretty clean footman exchange, I'd say. You want to rotate out of them anyway. And that wasn't bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, buff continues. Buff continues? Fight continues. Now there's level 2 for him as well. Both go bash. Consumables is only this big mana stone. Mana regen on the Mountain King is insane. And HawK is taking care of 2 peasants here. With militia support. Uh-oh, careful with that MK though. There was the mana stone. Maybe he didn't expect it. Oh, escape! Bolt! Well done. Whoo! Whoo-hoo-hoo. Oh no. Don't get in range! Oh! Undershoots with the damage though. Little too greedy, but he gets the item. Ruined Bracers. Against Bolt, pretty nice in general, not bad. Oh my god. HawK is clawing back into this game somehow. But he still has a massive, massive level advantage. Disadvantage. And oh, okay, that explains everything. Okay, didn't see that. Sorry about that. HawK is in a horrible position. Did not see the second base up. Clutch Priest heal, true. He's having trouble killing the null. Big mana potion. Okay, that's just fair. That's just fair. That HawK finally gets this one too. That mana stone was so big. Are you kidding me? 3 out of 3 mana potions per game. HawK must feel so good now. He's like walking like Conor McGregor across the map. Like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And then he checks the Mountain King inventories. Okay. Head to the side. Esports concede. Well, well, well. Some good karma. For soccer, I guess. Red spots with breakers. That does take some time. Hey, Cloak of Flames on the Mountain King. If he... okay, he's probably not getting in range of priests. Remind me, guys. Cloak of Flames doesn't work on breakers, right? Shouldn't. But Warcraft is weird, so maybe Immolation doesn't, but since it's a... okay. Since it's a item, it does, but since he sold it immediately, I don't think it does.
The town is under siege.
It doesn't. See? That's what I thought. Okay, solid push, but HawK is trading an expansion for his main, and he can't take too many losses here. He's already behind. Is he seriously gambling his keep away? No way. Yes way? Okay. HawK has a TP. Apparently he knows what he's doing. He gets the expansion. At what cost? Wow, that works! A lot of workers hurt. And also a lot of them going down, but Expo broken. But wait, can he enter? Weird moments here, everybody. Priest a little far forward. No tower support anymore, but HawK just called to arms. Everything onto HawK. Into the breach, my friends. But the breaker wall is so nicely established. Mountain King may be a little exposed. Yeah, TP out now. That was a risk for sure. And now what's left of its economy? Not much. Not much at all. HawK is facing the lower bracket where his opponent would be 1-2-0. Good old kitchen sink approach. True. Positioning by HawK was real nice. Oh, creep jack. HawK is behind in levels, in supply, in economy, in pretty much everything. Okay, it would greatly surprise me if HawK finds a way to make this even close. There isn't. There just isn't. Maybe a surprise, even the Stormbolt against the Rune Braces MK. Alright, that's a Fields Batman! Invo Potion pop, but we will see the same here. Doesn't even need it currently. GG! And HawK in the winner bracket and HawK down in the lower bracket. Damn! I think HawK was showing tremendous skills here. Just slipping. His game just isn't the steadiest in all of Warcraft. And he's making mistakes. That's the same versus the likes of Happy or Foggy or whatever. And that was the same here. So this Archmage loss on game 3 cannot happen. It was one of the most crucial moments. He had the advantage at that very moment. And then out the window. Sedge! But okay, HawK. Mission Impossible was 1-0, but you still have a chance. Our next match is Colorful versus HawK. We set everything up. And then we check out the statue video. And then we have some more games. See you in a bit.